Oh man, I really want to make a Roblox game. Let me see what's on the front page for inspiration. Hey, my name is Souls RNG by Soul Studio, and my entire gameplay loop consists of clicking one button and RNG occurring. Oh man, that's so cool. I want to be just like you. I'm gonna go make my games. Okay, you do that. Hey, I'm back with my games. Are you proud of me, Souls? Yes, I'm very proud of you. You made our gameplay loop very much better than ours, and it's way more creative. Good job. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go DevX now. Make lots of money. Okay, you go do that. Hold on just a second. Yes, BTG. I really don't think you should be making these types of games. It's kind of lazy and effortless, and I don't think you should be doing it just for making games just for DevX. You should be doing it out of passion. Well, I don't really care about your opinion. I'm just gonna keep making Souls RNG copies and terrible games and hope that I get DevX one day. Okay. Oh well. Hey guys, it's your favorite YouTuber here, Ben in the Gifts. Back from my monthly upload, and today's video, I just wanted to make a little bit of a different kind of documentary type, not really a documentary, but like a little commentary on Roblox and Roblox games and how they've been getting a little more, let's just say, unenjoyable, repetitive, boring, and for lack of a better term, ass. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. But before we get right into it, I just want to remind you to like and subscribe, because apparently you're not competent enough to remember to do that yourself, and apparently every YouTuber needs to remind you to do that on every video because they can't make good content enough for you to naturally want to subscribe. So yeah, there are three aspects of a Roblox game, or really any game in general, that make it quote unquote good, and those aspects are: number one, replayability; number two, gameplay or gameplay loop; and number three, unique style and or unique concept. So first, let's start off with a game that has all of these three aspects. Doors by Elsplash, the game you're seeing in the background right now. First off, this game has replayability, since every single time you play, a random seed is chosen, and this is what I really like about the game, there's modifiers that you can choose and pick to your liking to make the game not feel as repetitive playing it over and over. Also, there is multiple floors, multiple subfloors, multiple secrets, little thingamajigs you can find that overall just add to the replayability of the game. And of course, it's always being, not always, but it is being updated every so often, so you have something to look forward to in the future of the game. Now, let's talk about the gameplay loop. Doors gameplay is pretty simple. All you have to do is make it through 100 rooms, or 1,000 in a certain subfloor. And while that may sound a little bit boring, it's about the, well, several entities that come after you, or several entities that have specific rooms that they chase you in, for example, 50, 100, 150, 200. And it's about the little puzzles and little thingamajigs that you have to do in each room that really adds to the gameplay. It's not just a walking simulator like, I don't know, like walk 1,000 studs for nothing, like one of those boring, stupid games. Now, does Doors have unique gameplay? In a way, yes. However, it does have the same loop, you could argue, as Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, as it's clearly stated that it has inspiration from that. However, inspiration is not stealing a gameplay loop. It's basically just taking a gameplay loop and then adding on to it, which it makes it original. So, overall, Doors is a solid 9 out of 10 for me, and this is how you should, this is what other Roblox games should strive to be like. Now, let's take a look at what a bad Roblox game looks like. A bad Roblox game would look something along the lines of a game called Souls RNG. Now, I have no idea how this game pulls in as many active players as it does, and regardless how it pulls in more active players indoors does, but just disregarding that, let's take a look what Souls RNG is all about. So, let's take a look at the gameplay. Gameplay consists of clicking one button and a script calls a math.random function, and it's basically like jingling a bunch of shiny keys in front of a baby over and over. And most of the people who play it don't even play it, they just leave it AFK so that they can grind and, I don't know, I guess flex that they, oh look at me, I have this little item in Souls RNG. So, that's already a 0 out of 10 for gameplay. Let's take a look at the other aspects. Now for replayability, there's really nothing that you couldn't do on your first attempt that you can't do when you play again. It's basically just the same thing over and over no matter how many times you join. Roll the button, click the button, get a roll, repeat. That's all it is, there's nothing else. Now, let's take a look at the unique style or unique gameplay. Of course, there is no unique gameplay, it's just rolling. But does Souls RNG have a unique style? Well, if the style I was going for was being utter dog shit, then I guess, yeah, it does have a unique style. It does have a unique thing that you can't really find anywhere else. Well, you can find it now since there's so many clones of the game all over Roblox. But, you know, I guess it has something there, so 1 out of 10 for that. Now, you might be asking yourself, Goose, is this video just hating on Souls RNG? No, I want to add a little bit of feedback for how a game like Souls RNG could actually be good. So, let's take a look at, well, something that's in the name, RNG. RNG is not supposed to be a standalone gameplay concept. RNG is basically just gambling, but in this game there's no risk and all reward. So, well, there is a risk, you're wasting your time. That's the thing that you give in order to receive the reward. But in retrospect, there's really no risk at all. So it's basically just watered down gambling. So, if I were to remake Souls RNG, I would implement the RNG element into another gameplay element. For example, let's say there was a game where you fight bosses and you have to roll to get a random weapon. And you can use these weapons with your teammates to defeat the boss in various ways. This is including RNG into another aspect and isn't just purely visual blah blah blah, just basically jingling keys in front of a baby. It's actually adding a concept and an original, well not original, but you know, like a fun idea. It could be original too. A nice original fun idea to the RNG instead of just it being RNG. Now you might also be like, hey Goose, don't you have a Roblox game? How does your game fare up to this? And to that you would be correct. My Roblox game is Conical Depression. So let's take a look at what Conical Depression has. Let's take a look at the gameplay. My game has lots of gameplay elements, as it is a satire of other games. For example, you can grind points by typing I love men in chat, which is, I would think, a unique concept. And you can use it to spend in the shop, Jamal's shop, buy a hotel room, build and customize it. You can also go around to the different buildings and areas around the map, explore. There's a bunch of stuff to do, and I will admit that once you do everything, there is not much to do besides, I guess, just grind points and, well, bands, and customize stuff that you already own. But the game is still being updated, and there will be even more stuff to do, so I will be working on replayability for sure. But overall, I would say that my game is much better than Souls RNG, since it actually has a gameplay concept and a replayability factor instead of just roll the button, click the. Now, does my game have a unique style? I would say it does, because I don't think any other Roblox game really hits the parody mark like my game does. It doesn't really have, first of all, no other dev really has the balls to put the stuff that I have in my game. But disregarding that, I guess you could say that it is a unique style since, well, no other Roblox game is like it. No other Roblox game comes close to being like it. So yeah, it is unique. It does have unique gameplay. The only part that it really is lacking in right now is, I guess, replayability after you do everything. But you know, that's kind of like a problem with every game once you do everything. But I will be adding more to kind of fill in that gap, so you can always have something to do even if you do 100% in your sweat. So overall, I hope this video taught you what a bad Roblox game looks like, and what a good Roblox game looks like, and what a middle of the road Roblox game looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will leave this video with an open mind and change what kind of games you are playing and what kind of developers you are supporting based on what I said in this video. Well, not based, but you know. I hope this video will help you have better understanding of what like how devs are like basically just pumping out dog shit and just making it so that you play it, they get the FX, they get Robux, premium payouts, and easy. So yeah, next time you want to play a Roblox game, maybe try supporting a smaller dev instead of logging on to Souls RNG and AFKing. You know, maybe instead of supporting the big devs and making them even more richer, we start promoting smaller games to make the platform more fair. But you know, it is what it is. Roblox will always promote games to make them more money, and yeah, that's just how it is. That's how it is for every corporation. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now this is pretty long, different from my normal content, but I felt like I needed to make this to spread a message to my audience and to the world. I'm like this is my last message to the world. After this, I will be executed by the Roblox CIA after spreading this this bombard of common sense and media literacy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye.
Yes! 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 Yes!